Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do subscribe to this channel for more readings like this. Now I'm outside again, so sometimes you can get sounds that might be a little bit distracting, so just to make you aware of that. So let's see what your reading is all about today. I'm actually going to check what the runes are telling us first of all before we get into anything else. So what do we have for you? Daggers. We have Lagos. Oh, that's nice. And manas. Okay, this is interesting. So what we're looking at with you today is about a breakthrough. This is the dawn of a new day. It's like you've started something new here. And there's a real flow of energy. So something that you have been wanting to align your energy with, you've managed to align your energy with it very, very well at this point. And you are actually creating something that has a legacy to it. It has a long-lasting effect. So it's something that is what you're doing right now is going to be a long-term investment that doesn't have to be about money. It can be about anything, but it's got some kind of legacy to it. It's going to have an impact on mankind is what I'm getting from this, which is very interesting. Don't know what that's about at the moment. Let's see. I'm going to see what's in this astral house today. Wealth. Okay. We have wealth and love. Interesting. So there's something here that I feel is making you feel glad in your heart. It's opened you up. You're aligning to something that feels healthy. Let's see what we have for you in the tea cards. So what is this energy about? This sort of dawn of a new day that you are entering here. We have discord amongst friends and family. That's confusing me. Time to get out of a situation. Okay, let me just get one more on this. A younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. That's very interesting. That was not something I was expecting to come out from what we just saw in the runes there to do with love and wealth. So this could actually be the energy of what you are letting go of, what you're moving away from, something that's caused some issues in your life, something that you're sort of like is done with that. And it feels like it could be to do with somebody, a younger woman who's been in your life. Now this could be, it could be anybody. It could be like a sister, it could be an auntie, it could be, well no, if it's a younger woman, but it could be a friend, you know, or just somebody in your life that you perhaps have realised you needed to get out of the situation, and it's causing you issues with your friends and family, or it's just causing you a lot of difficulty. So that's what daggers can relate to on here, is about breaking through illusion of things that are not aligning you with what you really want. And since you've moved away from that, it feels like you have aligned yourself with what actually is working for you. Your awareness of what you need and where you're at is spot on. So, okay, there may be another warning coming up on here, something about birth. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise, and claw, be careful, do not take risks. So just watch out for the energy of out of the frying pan into the fire, you know, that kind of energy where it's sort of like, you know, just take your time, slow things down. Don't take any risks at this point because you are in this good alignment, you know. So maybe be aware of being tempted by something that could throw you off this alignment. Just be aware of that. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. So be trusting and guided by what feels like the right way to go. Okay, now this sometimes is going against an energy of desire or temptation, but it aligning you with something that feels peaceful, you know. Purse, pay attention to your finances. So yeah, there could be something that could be tempting for you that would mean spending money. I feel like the warning here is to hold back from that at this time. Okay, remember this reading is about your wealth. By doing that, you are going to create some victory. Now this could be that there may be in holding back on putting money into something, You've had a whole different experience, and that's what the enlightenment is that you've received at this time. Because, say for instance, you were going to invest in going away somewhere or doing something and you didn't, but where you actually stayed at home, you got all the things done that you wanted to get done, or you had a different experience and thought, actually, you know, this has been better for me. Yes, temptation will test you. There is definitely something about temptation here, because you're in this beautiful alignment at the moment that is, it really holds a lot of power, not just for you, but for many people around you in your life. And because of that, there's always something that wants to test you. It's like the devil wanting to come and sort of just check whether you are 100% into this. So just be aware, you are going to have something try to tempt you away from this alignment. Maybe you've had this happen to you in the past. Learn from the experience. Understand this is just temptation, you know. Be careful. Don't take those risks. Okay, what else do we have for you on this? Remember, these videos pop up for a reason, and clearly there's this message within this. You're in this alignment, you're in this right space, but just be careful that you don't get thrown off this, okay? Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So a lot of females coming up in this about dealings and things. Now, I feel like this younger woman before on there was somebody you were perhaps letting go of in your life, moving away from. It feels like it wasn't a good dealing or relationship. Now, there's something with this older woman on here which I feel could be related to that one, that you may have to deal with, which could be something to do with this temptation, to do with this offer, to do with something that could try and pull you away from your alignment. Be aware of what it is. Don't allow anything to bring you any illusion around what it is, okay? You have a lot of luck. There's good luck coming up in here. There may also be a marriage coming up. This could be some kind of announcement of an engagement or a wedding in your family, or what's going on in your life. So there is something, it feels like you're coming into a time where it's going to feel like celebration, joyfulness, a lot of things going on, especially around the autumn time. An owl, good advice from a wise person. So if you were unsure about this temptation that's coming into your life, this try and pull you away from the victory of what you are about to achieve, the alignment that you're in, you may want to be seeking some counsel of somebody here, or somebody actually, I feel they may be older than you, is giving you some kind of wise counsel. And this may come from an unexpected source. It may be somebody that you didn't really realise was wise, but actually you're starting to think, maybe they are. Maybe they are quite wise. I'm going to put those back actually. I didn't feel like they resonated with this story. So, what else do we have here? I really hope it rains, you know. It feels, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody by saying that, but I think we really need some rain to clear the air a little bit here. And interestingly, I've just got teardrops, great personal sorrow. Even though you're in a great alignment right now, you're aware of your temptations, you're aware of your distractions, you're aware, and I feel you intuitively know there's something coming that could try and pull you away from this. Now, it's through a release of emotion, it's through allowing your tears to show that's going to help you to stay on this alignment. You needed to know that. Allowing somebody to see you cry, or allowing somebody to be opened up to this feeling of temptation that you've got, this is going to help you through this sorrow. It's going to help you through any grief that you are going through at this time. I do feel a massive shift in your lifestyle, just the way you live. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I love this card. It's so funny. So there might be somebody around you that perhaps you're feeling a bit like you just want to shake them, or you just sort of just let you know this is not your problem. This is not for you to deal with, okay? Even if it affects you in some way, it is not your problem. It's not for you to deal with. Getting that thing, it sounds like a you problem. Ooh, what was that? Spiritual love. You are very loved in spirit, and even though there are temptations, there are tests that are going to come and try and knock you off this alignment, you're heading towards a lot of fulfillment, and because of that you're gathering this sort of spiritual love around you. I see you surrounded by people who are highly spiritual as well, actually. And some people that are highly spiritual, they haven't got all the bling, they don't look like anything special, but it's from their heart. They've got a real deepness in their heart, real open. Now I feel like we're kind of just plucking cards from there. Now we've kind of got the story coming through on here, so let's see what the cards are telling us about this. So this situation that you had to get away from, let's have a little look on that. Situation that you had to get away from. Okay, yeah, it looks like a situation where you had many opportunities, many options, but they were all elusive. None of them were really on a deeper level. And you didn't really know which way to turn. It feels like it's very loose, too loose really. Didn't make you feel safe. Didn't make you feel very confident in yourself either. Maybe you lost a little bit of self-worth within it. So what about where you are presently? What is this alignment that you're in at this time? It's an awakening. There's a self-realization. You've revealed something within yourself that needed to be revealed. This could be like a secret that's hidden deep within. You've done a lot of work on yourself on a spiritual level, I feel. And this may be through an experience that you've had, or a realization, or just something that you've seen, or that's happened to you, that's made you realize how you actually feel in your life and what you really want from your life as well. There's something here about working as a team too. I feel like you kind of collaborating with the right kind of people, and through talking to other people, it's helped you to have this realization. So what is the challenge on this alignment right now? Okay. The challenge is about staying in a space of feeling enthusiastic about it, like turning inspired thought into action and being able to do that. Taking a risk or taking a chance can be difficult. It might be as well a fear of doing the wrong thing or making the wrong decision, or that fear of like going from the frying pan into the fire. It's sort of like you have to be careful when you jump one ship into another. How do you know that one isn't going to be worse than that one? But I feel like in you slowing things down and taking your time here, you're starting to understand and realise actually what is working for you. So it's patience. Having that patience is going to bring balance and help you to understand the purpose of the lessons that you've learned and what you've been going through. So what do you need to focus on right now? 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So focusing on commitment, focusing on what you want to commit to. That's what Manas is talking about on here. There's something to do with your wealth and to do with love. This doesn't have to be, love in terms of a relationship with somebody, that kind of energy. It can be just love for yourself, love for your life. And I feel like that's bringing in something that you want to commit to. And something about it is actually going to echo through generations. It feels like it's really bringing something together that's very good for the world and those around you. Okay, so what do you need to focus on? You need to focus on doing it. Just get on with it. Keep going. This card is all about communication, fast communication. I feel like you need to communicate something here within this alignment. The Judgment card came up on there. So like you've had this realization, make sure you communicate it, because there is good luck here. There's good news coming forward from this. It's good all round. Okay, what does the future look like for this? The future is heading towards something much bigger and much better, away from something that you have been trying to keep alive perhaps for some time now, but then had this realisation that, you know, I've been trying to tend this fire for a long time. Why don't I just head to the sun, you know? I don't have to work at that. Well, you know, I don't have to sort of keep trying to keep it alive. It's always there. It's always glowing, and I feel like that's what's happening for you here. It's like you've had a realisation of what you've been trying to keep going, and now you're like, I feel like I need to walk away from that and head to something that is constant. You've definitely had an awakening, a realisation, like a light bulb moment within this, and it looks good, but it feels like a fast energy. I feel like I'm doing this really fast, like something about it that you have to move quickly. What else do we have for you? What advice do we have for you? That Temperance card come out. So the advice here is, even though it's telling you to communicate quickly and let things be known in a certain way, there's something about gaining balance within it. Okay, so you may need to, especially listening. If you've ever seen Temperance, sometimes she's got a cup to her one ear and a cup to the water. It's sort of like, keep being aware and listening and taking your time, okay? I feel like you are being guided here on a spiritual level. There's been a lot of guidance through where you've come from and where you are right now. Okay. Yeah, you may have been meditating a lot on this, and you kind of put yourself in a bubble from things that have been hurting you, or things that have been trying to stop you from moving forward. You've had a realisation of where that's coming from, and you're not allowing that to be the case anymore. I see that with you. Breaking the illusion. Things coming to the surface. Things coming up. There's a real feminine energy around this as well, so you could be feminine yourself, or this could be you connecting with a feminine or with your own femininity. What else do we have for you in this? Okay. There's an energy of a fear of being bored. I'm getting a lot coming through on this. A fear of this not being enough, or you getting bored and feeling like you need to step away, or it just feels like that kind of energy with it, okay? But you've been on your own for a little while, I feel. And you're now starting to enjoy being around other people, being with new people, starting a new life. What is the outcome here? I keep hearing something about t-shirts as well. I don't know if maybe that's a business idea or something that's important to somebody here. But there's a lot of contentment with this. It's almost like someone feeling, somebody may be drinking a bit more than they should at the moment, but in a good way, you know, like celebratory way, going out a lot with friends, enjoying your time. There's definitely a feeling like that. There's a desire being fulfilled at this time. I love that energy. This is a totally new beginning for you. You are planting a seed that's going to bring a lot of joy for a lot of people, I feel. You just got to watch that temptation that is going to come and try and throw you off this alignment, okay? You will know what that is when it comes to you, and it will feel familiar. You'll know it's familiar, but you know where it leads to. So you have to try and bring yourself away from it. Keep reminding yourself of this awakening that you've had, this epiphany that you've had, this understanding. You know, you've got clarity now on what you didn't before. Once Daggers has opened that up, it's quite a fast energy, and it's flowing. You are flowing on this alignment, so don't let anything throw you off it, because something is trying to throw you off it. It will try and throw you off it. Keep focusing on what you want to grow, what you want to mature, because it's got a very long lasting effect if you stay on this alignment. If you allow yourself to be pulled off by temptation, it isn't going to go where you want it to go. If this resonates with you and you want to know more, then please do get in touch for a personalised reading. My details are down in the description box. You can also just ask 1 or 2 questions as well, pay the money through PayPal, send me your message in email and I will get it back to you as soon as I possibly can, but definitely within 12 hours. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So I hope you have a blessed day.